Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever part of the world you're in. I'm so excited, and I don't know if any of for those of you that have been that are connected with me on Facebook will know that I'm actually in Italy at the moment. I'm in Venice, and I'm working on a property. So I do apologise that I haven't been around much in the with the Hangouts. It's just that I've been flat out here with putting some training material together, and obviously working on my property here in Venice. Anyway, there's a couple of announcements that I want to make, and the first announcement is that at the moment we're working on the Facebook Ninja, so it's just a little update we're doing, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be moving the Facebook Ninja over to a new server. So the Facebook Ninja will have its own server, so we'll be able to send out a lot more posts. Okay, so some of you might log into your Facebook Ninja accounts, and when you click on my groups, you might come back with a 0. It doesn't affect everybody's accounts, but some accounts it does affect. Now, it's also what Facebook did is they introduced where the access token, they gave it a timeline now, so that it does run out. So every now and again, you may need to just reconnect your Facebook to Zukul. I'm going to make a couple of videos to show you with those, you know, those little updates, so that you know what to do if you have any problems with your Facebook Ninja. Facebook Ninja is working perfectly. Now, what we did have is we used to be able to let you send out messages every 5 minutes, and we changed that to every 10 minutes. We're going to be putting it back to every 5 minutes. And basically what happened is that so many people are using the Facebook Ninja to post out on Facebook that some of the posts wasn't going because the run had finished, and it didn't post to everybody's groups. You know, 90% of the groups were being done. So we had to reduce the time. That's why we're moving it over to a bigger server, so we can do a lot more runs of, you know, do multiple runs at the same time. Because at the moment, I think we do 2 runs, and that's 2 every 15 minutes. It goes out, so it collects all the information that's going to go out, and then it sends it out, and 15 minutes later, it's already lined up the next 2 runs. Well, that's not been enough, because so many of you are actually using the Facebook Ninja, which is fantastic. You know, I'm not complaining. So we're going to increase the server size. Now, also the autoresponder. I don't know whether any of you've started using the autoresponder, but it's a phenomenal tool. It really is. We've put a lot of functionality inside the autoresponder, so I'm going to be making new videos for that as well. Now, basically, I'll just give you a little rundown. With the autoresponder, you can now import your contacts from either GVO, Aweber, or GetResponse. You can also import contacts from directly from your computer. Now, if you import contacts that are directly from your computer, then we're going to have to test those emails. So they won't be added to your list straight away. You know, we've got to send out a little email to say to people, you know, that you want to move your contacts over. But if you're importing them from GVO, GetResponse, or Aweber, they get instant approval. Okay, so you don't have to have those approved because they're reputable companies. The other thing is if you have emails yourself that you've pre-written, you'll be able to pass that to your downline, your upline, your crossline, anybody that's a Zukul member. You'll be able to export a copy of your emails to them, and also that means you can import a copy of those emails. And there's so much functionality that's gone into the autoresponder. Basically, what we've done is we've taken GVO, Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp, and we've took bits of everything that we like the functionality of this, and we like the functionality of that, and we've brought it all into the Zukul autoresponder. So we believe now that you're not going to get a better autoresponder than what you've got with Zukul. Okay, it's just a phenomenal tool. I've been playing with it all day today because we've added some some stats in there and open rates and percent. Oh, it's just, there's so much stuff in there. I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to make you some videos. So go in and play with it. You know, you're not going to break it. Go in and have a look round. Some of you might be able to find your way around without the videos, but for those of you that do need the instructions, I'm going to make a whole set of new videos. Okay, and the same is with the Facebook Ninja, where we're going to be making a whole set of new videos to suit the new Facebook Ninja, because soon you'll be able to actually post to your wall as well. And we've got another little tool that's coming inside the Facebook Ninja, but I don't want to tell you about it just yet, because we're still testing it. Now, I've tested it over the last couple of days, and believe me, it's a phenomenal tool, and nobody else is going to bring you what we're going to bring you inside the Facebook Ninja. So I'm really excited about that. Zukul has always pride itself, if you like, on keeping the tools up to date. You know, sometimes that we know that things don't work as they should, but we always fix them. You know, we've got a full team of programmers working for us, and they're on the books. We don't have to, you know, go out to subcontracting. So I'm really excited about the changes coming to the Facebook Ninja, the autoresponder, and then next week we're going to be making some changes to the landing page creator, and I think you'll love what we're going to show you next week, but I'm not going to say too much. I want to get it first, let us finish building it, and then what we'll do is I'll give you an update as we go into next week, once we've done these changes to the landing page creator. Now, what I want to do is, I know that you're expecting, which is quite rightly, the training, and the training is available. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to share my screen with you. Let me make sure I've got the right. So I always do this. I don't know how many times I've been doing this, and I always seem to get it wrong. But before I do that, I don't know, for some reason I've logged myself out of Zukul, so I'm going to log myself back in. And also, let me tell you this: design, excuse me, work from home and learn at their own pace. Also, what I need to tell you is that I've got a big announcement to make next week, and I don't want to say nothing now, but for those of you that are in Zukul, believe me, you're in the right place at the right time. You've got in, really, you're just in such a fantastic position. I'm not going to say too much, because I know I'm going to let the cat out of the bag, but next week, two things that I want to tell you about, and I'm going to leave it for now, but it's going to blow Zukul up. It really is, and I'm really excited about it, and I really can't wait to tell you. But really, I just want to, you know, dot the I's and cross the T's in the contract that I'm putting together, and I'm really excited about this contract. Okay, so once it's available, I'm not going to tell you it's not at all. Okay, but it's well, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to shut up because I'm really excited about this week for me has been such a busy week. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to be quiet. Let me share my screen, because I know I'm going to say too much, and there's nobody here to keep a check on me. So, right. So what I'm going to do is, let me share my screen with you. Let's go over to share screen. Start screen share. That's it. So hopefully, right. So now, what you need to do, okay, is if you come up to my courses. Once you've logged into your Zukul account, come up to my courses, and then depending whether you've been to the new training course already, if you've not, you'll find it in open courses. But if you click in open courses, and like mine, it's blank there, then you need to go over to completed courses, and you'll see this black button here, if you like, this icon here, the resolve, you know, resolve to master. Now click on that. And then you're going to get this capture, master, blueprint, okay, module 1. Now, what you're going to see at the moment is you're going to see this coming soon, okay? You're going to see this coming soon. But tomorrow morning, UK time, Greenwich, Greenwich Mean Time, at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, this first training course will be available here, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I've got so much exciting material to share with you. So tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, that course is going to be available. Now, that's UK time. So that's 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So for those of you in the States, that will be late this evening, I guess. I'm not quite sure the time difference. I think it's about 9 hours, something like that, 9-10 hours. So that course, the first video will be available tomorrow morning or this evening, depending on what part of the world you're in. Tomorrow morning, UK time, 9 o'clock. Now, this is the first video. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to release each video. I want to release each video at a set time. And the reason why I want to do that is because what I'm going to show you in these videos will change your business and will change your life if you're prepared to do what I suggest you do. You don't have to do what I'm asking you to do in the videos, but if you go through the set of motions that I'm going to show you, I guarantee you, you will start to build your business online. You will start to build your Zukul business. The videos are for Zukul, so you can use them for other companies, other products, but I've targeted them for Zukul. Okay, I've made them for Zukul. So the first one is available tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be releasing them as we go through the next week, as we do the Hangouts next week. Now, the Hangouts next week are going to be a bit hit and miss, okay? They're not going to be as regular as they're going to be because, or they're not going to be on the set times. They're going to change them at different times because different people in different parts of the world have asked me, can I do Hangouts at different times? So I've mainly done it for the UK time. So I'm going to be doing some Hangouts, for American time and Australia and Canada and so on. Okay, so these courses, the courses that I'm going to release to you tomorrow morning, the very first course. Okay, there's a process you have to go through, and that process you have to start at the beginning to get to the end. Now, if you're prepared to follow me and follow my instructions, I guarantee you, you're going to see a massive difference in your business. And if you've not made any money online before, believe me, this is going to be the turning point for you. Okay. So once again, if you're a Zukul member, providing you're not a free member, what you need to do is you come over to my courses. And then when you get to my courses, if you haven't come to this screen before, you may well find it in open courses. If it's not in open courses, then look into completed courses. And what you're looking for is resolve to master. And, not last week, the week before, I did a hangout and said, resolve. When you resolve to do something, there's no plan B. Okay. Now, I don't have a plan B, and I don't want you to have a plan B, because I know that what I'm going to show you, and if you follow my instructions, I know it's going to turn your business around. And the things in these videos that I'm showing you is what turned my business around. I had a mentor when I first started out online. I didn't have a clue. I didn't know what landing pages were. I didn't know what how to make adverts. I didn't know where to advertise. I didn't know how to get traffic. And, I spent thousands of dollars doing what I think so many of you do, is that learning curve, and, I'm wasting that money, really. And it was the day that I got myself a mentor, that was what changed everything for me. Now, I was, I'm going to use the word clever enough. I was clever enough to listen to my mentor. My mentor told me exactly what I needed to do, step by step, and it changed my life forever. Now, I'm going to show you, I'm going to take you along that same path that I went through. Okay. So if you're prepared to do in the steps that I'm going to show you, guarantee you that your business will change, your life will change. And I'm really, really excited about bringing you this training course that we've added to Zukul here. And I hope you're going to follow me on it. So let me come back over to, let me minimize that. Where's my Hangout? I'm going to stop sharing for a minute. So, right, I'm really, really pumped. So tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, is the course is going to be available. Okay, the very first video is going to be available. And what I want to do is, I know that's what I need you to do. I want to share my screen again. Do apologize about this. Let's go back over to here. Now, if we come over to, let me come to my tools. Oh, but I'm in the wrong account here because I don't have a Facebook Ninja on this. So let me sign out, log out of this. Zukul was designed so that somebody log into this. You know, the $1 package that we're offering at the moment is just going off the shelf. And basically what's happening is that, you know, we're getting a lot of people coming to Zukul paying the $1. And next week, I'll be able to give you the percentages to tell you what the conversion rate is from people going from $1 to upgrade to, you know, to either the beginner or the intermediate package. But I'll give you that. I've logged in. I can't believe I just did this. I've logged back into the same account. So let me take this out of here. There we go. Right. So if we come over to tools, okay, because I want to talk to you about Facebook Ninja, because a few people are having this problem with Facebook Ninja. So come over to Facebook Ninja. Now, what you may see when you come to Facebook Ninja, you may see a piece of text under this, when you're on the dashboard, there's the video there. You may see a piece of text. I can't tell you what the exact word for word is, but basically it's telling you that your Facebook token has expired. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the app, and then all you need to do is when your token's expired, there's my token and my secret key. So if I click on this takes me over to Facebook, and I'm just going to show you. Hopefully it's going to log me in when I'm on the Hangout. So let that wind away. But basically what you've got to do is, when you see this piece of this text that says your token has expired, there's a few things you need to do. The very first thing you need to do is to go to Facebook and sign out of your account. Okay, so make sure you sign out of your account. Then you come back over to Zukul, to your Zukul account, and you click on this button that says disconnect Facebook. Okay, now once you've done that, you then need to clear your history. Now, this is Chrome, and on Chrome, if you come in the top right-hand corner and come down to history, you click on that and you clear the history. If you're on Firefox, it's the same. It's there's these three little lines here. You click that and you come down to history. If you're on a Mac like I am, you can come up to history at the top here. So you clear your browsing history from beginning. And you put a tick in all the boxes. The only one you can leave is your password, okay? You can leave your passwords, but you clear all your history. And once you've done that, come back over to Zukul. All you need to do is just to refresh the screen, and that will ask you to sign back in again. Once you sign in, come back over to Facebook Ninja, and then you'll see a button that says link your Facebook account. So you click on that button, that will take you over to Facebook, bring you back again, and everything will be as it was, you know. So you don't have to go over to, you know, over and get the keys again. So let me just show you my apps. So you don't have to come over to your app again and get this app ID and your secret, because that's already in Facebook. Basically, what Facebook do is that they let you, I forget the period, I think it's about 30 days. They'll let you run your app for 30 days, and then after that, they want to make sure that you're a human, and that you're still actively using the app. And so what they do is they close the app down, and you just need to relink it again, go through the process that I've just told you, and that will reactivate your Facebook account with this, the Facebook Ninja Pro. Okay. Now, the other thing I wanted to do is I want to come over to my tools, and I want to go to autoresponder, because a few of you have asked me about this. Now, here's where you can import contacts via API, or import contacts directly from your computers. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to manage campaigns, and then when I'm here, I go to campaigns and newsletters. Wow, I can't believe how fast this is loading for me tonight. I've got a new internet connection, actually. Right, so here's all the campaigns that I've got. Okay, now you've got a few new tools here. You've got import, and you've got this little green arrow that sits above this little grey line. If you click on that, what that does is that creates now this, where was this one here? It creates this red number. So you click on that red number, you copy that, and once you've copied that, then you can give that number to anybody you like, okay? Anybody that's a Zukul member, and all they need to do is to come up to import, pop the number into there, and then click OK. Well, there's not much point me putting the number, because I'll be importing my own emails, but it's so simple to do. Your grandmother can do it. If I can do it, anybody can. So that was what I wanted to share with you about the autoresponder, because a couple of people have asked me that, and the same with the Facebook Ninja. Okay, right, so let me get back over to my trusty Hangout. Where have we gone? And stop sharing. Stop sharing. Great. So right, so tomorrow morning is the big day, the big day, the start. Okay. Now, if you, as I've said, and I'll say it again, if you do, please don't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect different results. If you do today what you did yesterday, then tomorrow you're going to have what you've got today. And if you want to change it tomorrow, you have to make a change. Now, I've put a course together that I guarantee you, if you do what I suggest, it will change the way your business works online. Okay, so I'm really excited about that. I'm taking you on a path, the same path that I did. Okay, and believe me, 98% of marketers are running their business completely blind, and you don't want to be one of those people that are running your business blind. Now, I've put a course together which is going to be available tomorrow morning only for Zukul members. So if you're not a Zukul member, get back to the person that showed you this Hangout or invited you to come here, and get yourself a Zukul member, because I've got a course for you. It's the same path that I went through. Okay, and now I started working online back in 2004. I made my first website in 2004, and believe me, I've been through a massive learning curve. And you don't have to go through that learning curve, because I'm just going to take you on exactly the same path that I went, that give me the freedom that I have and the phenomenal income that I have. And I couldn't be more happier in my life, to be honest, the way I am now. And, before I was a plumber, working like a dog, even though I'm working like a dog at the moment on the property here in Venice. But I just hated going to work every morning. I detested it, to be honest. I hated going to work every morning, telling what time I had to be in, what time I had to clock out. It was just, I just didn't like it at all. It was hell on earth for me. And so I started to look towards the internet and thought that, I see that there was lots of other people making phenomenal incomes, and it took me a long time. It took me a long time to get where I am now, and the lifestyle that I live now. But when I first started in 2004, believe me, I just spent so much money over the years, and I was lucky enough to get a mentor, and that was the turning point for me. And that mentor took me on a path, and that path changed my life. And I'm going to do exactly the same for you. I'm going to take you on exactly the same path as I've been on. Okay, now I will say it again, and I've said it 100 times, if not on this hangout. You know, if you're willing to follow my direction, I guarantee you this is going to change your business. But if you're going to do bits of it and then leave it and then do another bit, it's not going to work. Okay, you have to do everything in the way I've laid it out. Okay, if you're prepared to do that over the next few weeks, we're going to go through a journey together. And if you stick with me and you do what I ask you to do, you'll see a massive change in your online business and your life. You know, this could be the turning point for you. And if you've not made a penny before online, we're going to change that. And if you're not making $10,000 a month online, we're going to change that. Okay, we're going to show you this journey that I want to take you on. Hopefully I'm going to meet you all one day and you're going to buy me a beer. I'm so excited. Right, so with that, I'm gonna cut off. It's Friday, so I'm gonna open a bottle of wine and I'm gonna relax. And tomorrow morning, the course will be available for you. And I want to thank you so much for you know, for being a part of Zukul. And if you're not a part of Zukul, a shame on you. Thank you so much. And I've got some really, apart from the course, I've got some really exciting news to tell you next week. Okay, believe me, if you're a Zukul member, you're in the right place at the right time. Okay, we've got something. Now I've got something to share with you next week. Once the contract's been signed, that's going to blow your way. So I'm going to say, hope you have a lovely weekend. Thanks very much for joining me today, this evening, this morning, depending on what part of the world you're in. And please don't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect different results. Let's change your tomorrow together. My name's Jeremy. Thank you. And I'll see you on the next hangout, which is going to be on Monday. We're going to have a hangout on Monday. And I've got something interesting to tell you. Thanks very much. Bye now.